spun smoothly on the training ice. Coaches praised every turn she made. Mira watched quietly from the second lane. Jealous heat rising though they once were close. Practice ended, but Rumi chose to stay. Skated back out for a final spin. Mira stepped downward to the rink's edge frame. Losing one bracket, holding up the ice. She hit the switch for the extra freeze. Cracks spread sharply underneath Rumi's path. One more triple turn sent the floor apart. Rumi fell straight through the hidden gap. So we walked inside, past the gate, hearing faint echoes rumbling from the ring. Something fractured, stretching in a straight line downward, then down again to the left. Zoey tapped lightly and heard Rumi knocking weak below, running fast toward the lower halls. Cold pipes rattled through the narrow space fence, blue frost in the dim lit zone. So we kept moving through the darkened path, following every trembling sound. We are still walking in the underground hall. Claimed that Rumi had already left. So we saw our earrings lying near the wall. Realized instantly something was wrong. Mira reached forward, trying to push her back. So we moved sideways, knocking Mira offline. She ran straight inward past the falling crates. Found Rumi shaking in the freezing air. So we wrapped Rumi in her winter coat, lifted her gently from the icy floor. Footsteps echoed as they climbed the ramp, warm, free, turning through the upper vents. They crossed the rink's edge, past the lines, holding tight as crowds stepped in for practice. Lights hung softly through the slipping twilight, then out again from the cold. Rumi leaned on Zoey while the frost still clung around her sleeves. Mira watching from the shadowed walls. Dust shimmered under waiting light. Skates clicked faintly on the distant floor. Rumi breathed slower as her balance held Zoey steady at her side. Mira stayed frozen in the dim back hall. Tears slid down as regret took root. Rumi and Zoey walked the exit slope, leaving Mira lost inside the dark. Rumi checked makeup for the sunset show. Zoey walked insane, lights needed testing. She led Rumi down to the lower deck. Gina grabbed Rumi and shoved her in the room. He slammed the door and locked the metal latch. So he turned off lights so no one would see. Rumi hit hard on the door in the dark, but engine noise covered every sound. Mira noticed Rumi missing from call time. Saw her bracelet drop beside the stairs. So we stood blocking the hallway ahead. Said the lower deck was closed for repairs. Mira pushed past Zoey down the hall, trying fast to find where Rumi was trapped. Gina stepped forward and tried to shove her back, then through again. Past the vents, Mira dodged in before she knew, into the metal wall, reaching straight for the equipment door. Cold air leaks through the narrow passage. Engine shook every railing around her. Mira heard Rumi knocking inside. Follow the sound through the locked room. Mira found Rumi behind the bolted door, grabbed a hanging hook and jammed the lock. So we ran in trying to pull her away. Mira stepped sideways and Gina slipped. The lock cracked open as the hinge gave out. Rumi stumbled out, still unsteady. Mira held her tightly by the shoulders, pulled her fast toward the upper deck. They ran up the stairs to the deck, holding tight as stage crew cleared the platform. Speakers turned on and hot lips lit the ship. Then out again to the stage. Rumi reached the center just as all the music started up. Mira standing close to steady her. Spotlights hit straight across the open deck. The crowd cheered louder when they saw her. Rumi breathed deeper as she found her voice, knowing Mira had gotten her out in Zoey ran downward to avoid security. Gino followed, limping through the lower hall. Rumi faced forward under the bright lights, with Mira beside her for the open dance. Rumi collected glowing ocean shells. Zoey swam over with a bottle drink. She said the algae mix could boost her strength. Rumi took sips and shrank down instantly. Her voice turned tiny as she panicked hard. Baby Rumi glowing small and bright. Gino swam quickly, scooping her in hand, carried her straight to the glass room. He locked the sphere with the turning valve. Water pipes spun, forming swirling streams. Baby Rumi floated trapped inside, reflection shaking on the curved glass walls. Mira heard faint cries past the ridge, stopped in place and felt the currents shifting. Zoey blocked pathways, saying repairs in progress. Then through again past the vents. Mira saw tiny algae prints along the metal ring. Knew that Rumi must be trapped inside. Water hummed through all the crystal tubes. Glass plates glimmered under rolling waves. Mira moved faster through the changing flow, heart sharp, listening for the calls. Gino charged forward with a swirling push. Mira slid sideways and struck him back. So we swam near her, trying to hold her off. Mira spun quickly, forcing Zoey. She reached the sphere, pressing on the glass. Used slow wave pulses to shake the seams. Panel shifted, leaving just a gap. Baby Rumi darted through the slit. Mira caught her tight in both her hands, spread the antidote across her glow. Baby Rumi brightened in a rising wave, growing back to normal with the breath. Rumi held Mira, still unsteady, pulled swam fast away from Zoey and Gino. Water cleared as all the pressure faded. Then out again past the reef. Rumi leaned on Mira while the flowing currents carried them, leaving both of them safe from harm. Warm tides settled round the coral lanes. Ocean lights softened on their paths. Rumi breathed calmer as her strength returned. Mira guiding her across the sand to swim